Well, if you didn't know, it's Kanye's world, and we're just living in it. That seems to be Kanye West's point of view. Once again, he made a fuss at the Grammy Awards. This time he rushed the stage because Beyonce didn't win Album of the Year. Well, the actual winner, Beck, was gracious about the disruption. He said he thought Beyonce was going to win. Well, then the spotlight moved from Los Angeles to New York. Of course, it's Fashion Week here, and Kanye was a big part of that, too. Well, pop culture commentator Jeremy Hassell joins us from KollideTV.com to tell us all about it. Kanye West. You know, look, we know the guy has a big ego. But I'm really beginning to think this is more of a PR stunt on his part to keep him front and center in the headlines. What are your thoughts?
Well, I think about Kanye is he has mastered maximizing every moment possible. Multi-tiered approach. But the catch is, yes, he says bold things that resonates with a lot of people, and it makes us all, everyone at home here, question things because there's a little truth underneath it, you know? That acerbic personality he has of questioning the Grammys, why certain people win. When cameras are off and people are at home, we all talk about those things as well. But what Kanye has used is he uses moments like that to promote himself as well.
You know what I think here, Jeremy?
Okay.
A perfect union between him and Kim Kardashian, which he's probably coaching him on all the things that she did to get to the top. Well, but actually, he has talent, though.
That's right.
He does
That's right.
talent.
I was going to say
that.
Underneath everything, you know, you can come at the guy all you want, but you can never discredit the talent and what he's done for pop culture. He's influenced it immensely. And yes, him and Kim together is a union that has taken over all media.
Yeah, for those folks who care to listen. But here we are now with Fashion Week, and how has he been involved in Fashion Week?
Well, with fashion, Kanye has been shifting the culture trend for a while. Him introducing skinny jeans, him being the first major pop star years ago, to him working with Nike, having sneakers that kids spent tens of thousands of dollars on.
Unbelievable.
To him now doing a deal with Adidas and launching his Yeezy Boost, which is a sneaker with everyone has been waiting to see it, and also a clothing line called Yeezy Season 1.
You know, I got to tell you, this is a point of departure here for a minute. Here, you talked about these shoes that kids are spending the thousands of dollars on, you know, in mass, you know. And, you know, as somebody who was much maligned, a former NBAer now playing in the Chinese league, Stephon Marbury actually came out with a sneaker that was affordable.
Correct.
Nobody bought it.
Yeah, yeah. It's hard with fashion to dictate having your finger on the pulse of what people really want, and Kanye just has it. I mean, for people, since Michael Jordan, we've never seen a demand for sneakers, and that's like over 30 years ago, and Kanye, he's the guy right now.
Okay, let's forget about Kanye right now and focus more on other things, more important things in Fashion Week. A big deal, of course, every year here.
Okay.
What can we look forward to?
Fashion Week this year has been cool because, yes, well, Kanye had a big opening with his Adidas line.
His name
I had to say it again, it's important. But also what was really great on the other side, with celebrities using their power, is Naomi Campbell with her Fashion for Relief, where she has designers donate clothing that actually goes to helping charities and organizations that need it. And right now, she's focused on Ebola. And she had designers like Marc Jacobs and Calvin Klein and so many others give pieces.
In terms of what we can see people wearing on the streets, is this more something for the actual producers and fashion designers, or is this something also people like the general public can sink their teeth into?
I know this is a large misconception about the runway. The runway is a designer's ideas coming out with sprinkled in pieces that are actually called ready to wear that you can buy in the stores and get. So it's a mix of both fantasy and reality when you go to a fashion show.
Yeah, it's more like Star Wars to me than anything else. I don't see anything on these runways that I would see anybody wearing on the streets, unless you're in certain areas of maybe New York City.
I can walk you around Brooklyn right now, and you'll see a whole lot of that stuff all over the place. Come on. Well,
I got to tell you, we only got about 30 seconds left here. In terms of what we need to look out for Fashion Week, any top designers you see that we need to keep our eyes on?
Oh, man, there's some great designers. From Tommy Hilfiger has a really great line coming out. He's very Americana. And Ralph Lauren. Awesome jumpsuits and cool polos like you reimagined.
And I'm sure some African designers too as well.
Of course, this guy named Kanye West. This Yeezy Season 1, awesome.
Goodbye.
Bye, Julian.
Thank you, Jeremy.
Thank you, Julian.
We'll have more on Fashion Week, along with the preparations for Hollywood's biggest night, the Oscars, next week on Arise Review. Well, don't miss that. You can keep in all touch with all the Arise News programs on Facebook. Thank you for joining us. I'm Julian Phillips. Have a great, wonderful, prosperous week.